by Alexey Sukachev. Photos by Ed MulhollandHBO WBA light heavyweight champion Dmitry Bivol 120-10 KOs continued his meteoric rise with yet another spectacular performance. This time Bivol, 26, knocked out unheralded WBA 6 Australian Trent Broadhurst with a single right hand at the very bell to end round 1 of their championship contest. The fight, which by the way was the main event of a nicely packed little card at Casino de Monte Carlo Sal Medicine in Monaco, was covered by HBO. Bivol came into the fight as the only WBA champion in this weight, although he was just the third in line a couple of months ago. Much has changed after that as unified Super WBA IBF WBO champion Andre Ward announced his retirement, while WBA regular Titlis Bidujak preferred to vacate the title. Former Russian amateur standout needed an emphatic proof he wasn't just a paper champion, and one against such a limited boxer as Broadhurst couldn't have been bolder. Meanwhile, the 29-year-old Australian opened the fight slightly in his favor, forcing unbalanced Bivol to stumble a bit a few seconds after the opening bell, then landing a couple of power shots of his own. The Russian promptly regrouped, and fired punches of his own. Then a clinch was issued, and after a few rumblings in close quarters Broadhurst went down on what seemed to be a short right hand. Referee Howard John Foster issued a count to the Australian after that. Bivol continued to do damage, but the opening round seemed to be ending on a quiet note, when the Russian fired off a picturesque overhand right to the chin that immediately put Broadhurst down. Howard John Foster hesitated for just a second before waving it off. Ironically, Broadhurst's only previous loss came to the undefeated New Zealander Robert Barrage, who himself was stopped in 4 by Bivol this February. It was Bivol's first defense of the WBA interim belt he acquired in his most hard-fought fight to date versus Dominican Felix Valera. Bivol is also 44 KOs this year, the other 3 stoppages being stamped in the 4th round. Broadhurst is back into obscurity with a record of 202, with 12 KOs. Tags photos Dmitry Bivol vs. Broadhurst Trent Broadhurst.